Hello and welcome to another Mapipedia video. In this video I'd like to talk through Nobel Prizes and in particular how they've been distributed among different countries over the years. This data came from Wikipedia, so you can go to the original source by clicking on these links. You can also export the CSV data that's actually been used to generate the information on this page. So if you want more detail you can go there. So we can see that the first Nobel Prizes were awarded in 1901. And these were awarded with 3 to France, 1 to Switzerland, 2 to Germany, and 1 to the Netherlands. And then if we move the slider along through to 2019, we can see that the USA has won the most Nobel Prizes by a long way. That's won 385. And the UK has won 133. France has won 70. Germany's won 108. Australia has won 12, China 10, Russia 25, India 11, and so on. You can also easily see which countries have never won a Nobel Prize. The graph down here shows how the trajectory of the number of Nobel Prizes by each country has changed. So you can see that the USA is clearly at the top there, and then the next one was the UK, followed by Germany, and so on. You can also get some other interesting insights from this data by playing around with some of the filters and the options over here. So if I click on the regions here, I can actually filter by not only by different continents here, but also by individual countries. So if I clear all those and select North America and also show the sum, then we can see that the North American continent, which includes Canada, the US, and Mexico, has 420 Nobel Prizes in total. Alternatively, if I select Europe, we can see that all the countries that consist of Europe have 586 Nobel Prizes in total, and so on and so forth. So I'll turn all those back on. I'll also just turn those totals off as well. So if I click on the graph drop-down menu, we can filter by different Nobel Prize types. So for example, if I click on chemistry, we can see that as of 2019, the USA had won 79 chemistry Nobel Prizes, France had won 11, Germany had won 33, and so on. You can also look at other examples. So for literature, the USA has won 13, France has won 16, and the United Kingdom has also won 13. So the literature prize is actually the only prize in which the USA has not won the most. So I'll turn all those back on. Some other insights that you can get from this data by changing some of these options. If we click on the sum here, this will basically add up all these lines. So this purple line is the total number of Nobel Prizes awarded over the years. So we can see there was a bit of a flat line here because there were no Nobel Prizes awarded in the early 1940s. But the total number of prizes awarded is 1,134 as of 2019. This count will actually count up how many different countries have been awarded prizes over the years. So over the years, more and more countries have won Nobel Prizes. So as of 2019, there's been 76 different countries that have been awarded a Nobel Prize since 1901. We can also, if we select these original values and sum, we can actually see how many Nobel Prizes have been awarded each year. So the number of Nobel Prizes awarded each year is not constant. For example, sometimes 3 physics prizes might be awarded. Sometimes there are no Nobel Prizes awarded, as in the early 1940s. So we can see here that the year in which the most number of prizes was awarded was in 2009, where there were 21 Nobel Prizes awarded. And not all the Nobel Prizes have been awarded every year. So that's another reason for some of these other low ones. And if we select count, this actually shows us the number of countries that have been awarded Nobel Prizes over the years for each individual year. So for example, in 1908, there were 10 different countries associated with the Nobel Prizes. And in 2000, there were 11 different countries that won Nobel Prizes. So again, for example, if there were 3 different physics prizes, perhaps those prizes were split across 3 different countries. So if there were lots of prizes awarded and they were split across lots of countries, then the number here is higher. So 11 in 2000 is the year in which the most number of countries actually received a Nobel Prize. Also, if you select the total type to off, each one of these dots here represents the number of Nobel Prizes won by a country in any one year. So if I hover over a country up in the map, like the USA here, all those dots that turn blue down the bottom represent the number of Nobel Prizes that country won in that year. So in this case, we can see that the USA actually won 11 Nobel Prizes in the year 2009. And if I select the United Kingdom, you can see a whole bunch of blue dots down there as well. So you can see all the years in which the United Kingdom won one Nobel Prize because of all those blue dots on the bottom line there. But there's also been some other years in which they've won multiple prizes as well. So I just wanted to show you this data and how to query it so that you can get some additional insights. If you have your own set of data or you want to create your own animations, visit mapipedia.com.